Everything was going well with my presentation. The audience was connecting with me. There was laughter. People were learning. Great enthusiasm. Everything was going well. People loved my stories. I'm thinking, wow, I'm in my groove today. And then I looked down. Gigantic ink stain right on my pocket here. I'd had a pen in my pocket. It exploded. Ink all over the place. Now, you could just start to see it. It was mostly obscured by my suit, but it's starting to come out. What did I do? Now, part of me wanted to panic. Part of me wanted to tell everybody, oh my gosh, look what happened. Part of me wanted to be self-deprecating. I had all these different thoughts going. What did I do? What did I really want to do to make sense, not just for me, but the audience? And I finally figured it out. I finally figured out this big revelation. My audience doesn't care about me. They don't care about my shirt. They just care about themselves. So in this situation, it was in my own studio that day doing presentation training. I had one person stand up, give his speech for 5 minutes. I just walked back into my office, put on another shirt, came back out, acted like nothing had ever happened, and just went about my business. Now, much later in the day, several hours later, I finally told people what happened. Guess what? Only one person had realized that there'd been an ink stain or that I'd even switched shirts. Most people weren't focusing on what I'm wearing. Why should they? Here's the point. Now, obviously, not every single time if something happens to your shirt or your suit can you change, because you're at someone else's office. You're at a convention hall. There's no time for that. But here are the principles I do want you to focus on. If something bad happens to you, step back and think for a minute. Does my audience care? Are they even going to be aware of it? You've always got to ask yourself, how does this have an impact on the audience? Don't make some big deal out of something that nobody else cares about. You've got to really focus on information that's relevant to your audience. Now, you might not be able to change your shirt. Just continue. If you want to comment on it, you can, but don't make a big deal out of it. Sometimes birds in the sky may come down on you, water could splash, you could have food spilled on you. Things happen beyond your control. What you can control is how you react to these unpleasant changes in life. Just whatever you do, make sure your focus is on your audience, not yourself.